Hey creative people, welcome back to my channel. My name is Beryl. In today's video, we're going to talk about how I quit my job and how I started my journey on how I became a full-time filmmaker. I want to share these tips, hoping that this video will inspire some of you and show you that it is possible to become a full-time filmmaker wherever you are in your life. Backstory: I blew up all of my 20s. I'm always doing the things that kept me distracted from the person I wanted to be. But something happened. I got an opportunity to come here in Canada. I was a live-in caregiver of my two lovely nieces. After 3 months, I felt homesick. I had this feeling of emptiness. For the first time, I was alone and I don't have someone to talk to. Then one day, I had this feeling of silence, a moment of reflection. It was just me and my gut feeling. I realized that I'm not happy to who I was and what I'm becoming. So I started searching online. And for some reason, I found this guy named Tamron and started listening to him.
Here's the big challenge of life. You can have more than you've got because you can become more than you are.
He quoted Zig Ziglar, "If you help enough other people get what they want, you can have everything you want." And I was like, wow, I've never heard that before. I think that was the answer that I was looking for. I need to serve people to get what I want. And that leads me to my first step: work for free. I volunteered in a church. Actually, I didn't know that filmmaking is what I wanted to do. I was there because I wanted to serve people and do something different in my life. I wasn't happy working at my job. It doesn't fulfill me. So when I got in the church, they were looking for volunteers in their marketing team, and later on I realized that they needed video content. So I started to make videos for them, and this led me to different connections that pay me eventually in creating videos. Now, I know a lot of people won't work for free, and I get it. We all have bills to pay. But if you are starting out, then you need to work for free. You are investing your time in exchange for developing your skills. Here are the benefits of working for free. Free work enables you to get more experience. Free work improves your skills in filmmaking. Free work gets you to connect with new people who might be your future clients or may connect you to someone needing videos. Free work can help you discover who you are and what you are naturally good at. Free work allows you to make mistakes because it's free. And hey, most of the time, free has a low expectation, and hopefully you can learn from it. Free work takes nothing but your time and effort. I got my first client because of free work. I got hired by the University of Calgary because of free work. I have weddings average from 15 to 20 every year because of free work. I got my first mirrorless camera, which was the Sony a7S II, because of free work. And this leads me to my next tip. You don't need an expensive camera to start. Yes, you heard me right. You don't need a camera at first. When you are just starting out, you don't have to invest in an expensive camera because I know you have a smartphone. Nowadays, iPhone and Android phones have high quality cameras. You have to understand that you already have everything that you need to start in filmmaking. I started with an iPhone 6. I know the videos that I produced for that iPhone 6 were not that great compared to mirrorless cameras that I'm using right now, but that's the only thing that I have. It did push me to become resourceful. Remember, it's not about the lack of resources, it's about being resourceful. And in this video was a speaking event. I borrowed somebody's camera. That's a Canon PowerShot. I brought my girlfriend at the time and borrowed her iPad. That's her, Caitlin. She's now my wife. I don't have a tripod, so I became a human tripod standing and leaning against the wall for 30 minutes because it was a speaking event. Many people are stuck because of the idea, I can start this business if I already have this gear. But in reality, they already have what it takes to start. Looking back, the one thing that I did differently was I didn't watch any gear reviews when I was starting because I was so focused in serving other people, recording their message and turning it into a video. I believe if you have the burning desire and you have the passion and incredible drive, people will notice it and eventually they will hire you. When my first client hired me, she bought 7,000 worth of gear. I couldn't believe it. I asked her why she bought that. She told me, because I want to support your passion. And here's my next tip in becoming a full-time filmmaker. Try all industries. I know this is a topic about being generalist versus specialized, and I totally understand that specialized people are getting paid more than the generalist. But when you are starting out, you have to get all the jobs that are available in the marketplace, whether it's a wedding, real estate, corporate, e-commerce, birthday, events, or even funeral. I did it once. Remember, you're getting those jobs because you need experience and you need to expand your network. You will also find out what you really like in that industry, and some industry is not for you. Along the way, you will pick up 1 or 2 industries which you want to be known for, and you can ask yourself, what do you want to be known for? Based on my experience, some industries have peak season. Like here in Calgary, Alberta, we have a season in weddings. We're busy between the month of May to September because we have winter. Some of my corporate clients hire me from March to December. One of my realtor clients hire me mid-March because my client said there are limited listing beginning of the year. That's why my next tip is find a recurring client. This is one of my favorite because this is the main reason why I became full-time. Remember when I was volunteer in a church? There was this couple who introduced me to this woman. I immediately connected with her. I volunteered for 3 months and later on, she hired me as her full-time videographer. She was my first recurring client. This is so powerful because if you get one recurring client that can pay equal to your salary or job in exchange for creating videos every month, now you have the option to quit your job. For me, this is what I did. I quit my job. I was able to focus on filming and eventually I was able to find another recurring client. Let me tell you guys, the second recurring client changed my life because it is a proof that there is no cap in becoming full-time in this career. There is no limit to your income. And I was thinking to myself, hey, if I can get 2 clients, maybe I can get 2 more, 5, 6, and so on. Can you imagine how will your life will change if you have 2, 3, 4, 5 incomes, like multiple incomes, doing what you love to do, having flexible time for yourself and your family? So hopefully these tips can help you in becoming a full-time filmmaker. If you have any questions, please comment down below and I would love to help. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next video.